How is everyone today? Today is my 8 years anniversary on YouTube. So you know what it means. World tour time. And to start it off, we're going to start in the house that it all began in. This village house right here. It's been blown up many times, as I never put a door on it. Because we're in hardcore mode, and you know what zombies do in hardcore mode? They break doors. So there's never a door, and I spent many a time up there, or even here, just going to my chest. Creeper walks in, boom, gone. That's why it looks like a piece of shit. But yeah, it was my first trusted house. We had chests around here, chests in the ceiling. It was all good. Slept in here many times. I can never get out of here. The last creeper explosion, got out. Destroyed this, and now I can fall straight down. Don't have to go all the way downstairs, but I got caught in cobwebs many times. This was our overflow storage down here. Recently been converted into dropped armor from mobs for another project that I've been working on for a while now. So that's the first house. Then what we made is, by the way, this all started with a village, an abandoned village. Spawn was just over there on between that sand and that thing. We came over here and we made this. This was our starter house. Now, this took way too long for a starter house. I wasn't moved into it, I want to say, for a good few weeks IRL time. It took way too long because obviously it's all stripped wood, and that is effort. And andesite. Andesite back then, now it'd be easy as shit because the veins are massive. Now, back then it was really annoying, especially when you got haste too. But yeah, it's got a nice garden out here. Still need to redo this path. Got a bench, beautiful new moss box, nice little waterfall. And then we got the interior. This is the first, obviously the first thing in the world that I interior designed, and I want to go this whole putting walls in it and not just boring interior as you do. So yeah, we got this nice flooring. Don't ask me why it's pink. For some reason, that's the only dye I had at the time. So we got pink accents. Got a kitchen here. This is the fridge. Never really put dolls in it for some reason. Got shit in here. We've actually got food in here too, I believe. Yeah, a bit of food in these. Got a sink. Look out to the garden here. A new addition of candles. Absolutely beautiful. I believe this is like a water dispenser thing. Oh yeah, we've got the hidden lighting up here. I need to take that torch out actually. But yeah, also what I do with the lighting in here is, as you're walking past, there's no light, you can't see like any torches and shit, but it is all lit. These beautiful little lamps here that I saw from a video, and then I sorted it myself. We got in here. Oh, we do need to do one thing real quick. Bye bye. Yeah, this was kind of old, by the way, if you can't tell. Another map there. Another lamp there. I had done that before, but the world, I had to like reset itself a few months ago. Hence why there isn't way more. You'll see in a bit why there isn't way more progression. Yeah, candles, nice little living area in here. These are sofas, not beds. Can you? Good girl. Yep. It's all that. Then we go up here. This is like the cogs, as you'd call it. This is where all the storage is and where I'll make all my shit. Ender chest, pretty standard stuff, you know. Recently learned about ender chest storage with shulkerboxes. I never played with them before because my old world, I didn't have the end, as you'll see in a bit. So yeah, it was all a learning curve for me. We've got a decent amount of stuff. I do have more of this. Well, I've got quite a lot as it is. Yeah, we've done a lot. We do have a whole chunk mined out over in that direction, 16 by 16, and then we've got, well, you'll see in a bit. Yeah, we've done a lot of grind on this world. We've got a knot chapel, we've got 4 water kittens. Done some head grinding. We will have a museum eventually. We've got the discs too. Yeah, first long time here. The first pick there. Over here, we've got the first fully oxidized copper of the world. Because I was stupid and I didn't put them 4 apart, so it took forever. This is a god book. This is off an enchant that I did. Level 30 enchant, and this is what I got. Look at that. I'm pretty sure it was Feather Fallen 4 thing, and I was like, oh, well, I can't use it now, can I? Look at all the fucking shit on that. That's ridiculous. And this is the first ever honey block. And the only reason this is here is because I had 2 bees nests in here for ages, and I was like, oh, there's no bees in them, because there's no bees flying around, but I took them for aesthetics when I get bees, because they look nicer than bees nests, or bee hives. So, I didn't build a bee farm for ages, and then I put them down just to see, because I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll see if they look cool in this build. And what happened? 6 bees pop out, and I'm like, oh, I've had bees this whole time. And then I made the honey farm, and then I did it wrong. Well, I didn't do it wrong. The design I used, there was 2 block space in between the thing, and I only put a 1 block space. And I was like, why is it not working? So I AFK for like a few hours, it wasn't working. So that's there to remind me that I should always rewatch my shit before going raging at my build's not working. Up here we've got our bedroom, pretty standard. Got your discs up here if you ever want to have a little music listen. It's pretty standard for his house really. And over here, as you can see, well, what we built after this was our outhouses over here. Custom trees, as you can see. This, I just realised that needs to go up there. But yeah, custom trees. This took me too long to build. Because obviously my first custom trees, and they were small, futuristic looking types. Over here, automatic chicken farm. You all know what this is. Oh, it's actually been producing quite a bit. Yeah, pretty standard things. Over here, we've got our super smelters. I am yet to make an actual super smelter. Like a big minecart one. Over here, we have the map. But it's kind of spoilers. Over here, we've got... I only did this yesterday. Oh, I didn't realise there was a locator. Oh, I put locator maps in here so it actually shows that. Probably didn't want to do that. But yeah, this is the big map that I started yesterday. Probably spent about 10 minutes on. Get out of here. And then over here is just where we've got a little bit. It's like this is literally the shed. That's literally the shed. Massive wheat field. This did. What the fuck? What is going on? Oh, I don't have my electron. Lol. Yeah, this was huge before. It spanned all the way to there, and then I had all this, and then my world stopped, so, And I can't be asked doing it again, because there's something about farming, it's boring. Even though I've made this whole farm, well, it's a farm. Yeah, we've got these beautiful paths, and the addition of this tough block that came out a few weeks ago adds a really nice sound when you're walking along. It's almost like it's like gravel, but it's a nicer sound than gravel in my opinion. There you go, there's that ticking. But yeah, I did keep, so what I'll tell you the original idea. This was a village, like I said. So I wanted to make a village around it. I was like, no, the village is going to be too annoying because I'd spaced everything out too far. So it's now it's just a farm, and it houses all the shit. So this is the original water fountain. Changed it out, add some things to it. It's not the best, but you know, I can't be arsed. I'm not good at water fountains. This is our little pond and a waterfall. And our little friend Ernie down here. No, Ernie, where you go? No, that's not Ernie. There's Ernie. Can you not? You're stressing me out. You're stressing me out. Ernie, you're stressing me out. Thank you. Yeah, over there, that's this little pond, waterfall. Over here, we've got our horses. This was a building. This was the thing I made after I made these. Because as you'll see, this is a design of house I used on my last world. But in here, we have hops, because this is the god horse, and I used to say, this guy's got hops when I first got him. So his name's Hops. We've got his donkey. And I realised the other week, we really do have a diverse horse collection. This is a brown horse. This is a donkey, the slower of the things, so it's a bit, you know. We've got a white one and we have a black one, so we're very diverse around these parts. But this is going to be like where we have a melon shop, not a melon, sorry, pumpkin shop. This is where we're going to sell the pumpkins. This is the aforementioned bee farm. As you can see, it needs to be 2. And yeah, there the thing is. So that's where the bees live. This is our pumpkin patch. Kind of nice design for these walls here. Did these a few weeks ago. Also got this honey thing. I haven't AFK'd this properly yet. Over here we've got our sugarcane patch and our cows. There used to be way more in here, but it lagged, so I killed them all. We used to have an automatic egg farm here, like that thing, and that's why that's still here. So that's a nice design for the pens, the bushes and stuff. And then we've got sheep farm. You do see that space there, that's been here since day 1. Yes, day 1. And so that's what I decided to do with the world day 1. And I'm going to put a wool farm in there, because I've seen some guy's video and he did like glass things where you could see the sheep, and it looked very cool, so I'm going to put one of them in there to fill that gap, because I can't bother filling it in. Down there we have our, I'll show you the joke now. Do you know what this is? David. Why? And then this, David, because of David Copperfield. Don't ask. This is our mending repair station. You just flick the lever here if you want to create cacti on a 1-tick pulse, and then they'll go into here. They smelt down. You can obviously see how many I've done. I've smelted this many stacks, so I've repaired my shit a lot. And then you lock these hoppers, grab the shit out of here, and it repairs your tools. Very easy, very quick. All you need is 1 piece of coal in each, and you can repair 2 tools at a time. Pretty easy. Now, this is a roundabout where the world crashed. So, anything that I haven't shown you up until now, technically that was here as well, because I made that in the world before. And then I've remade it in this one. So, that I'll show you next. But anything that I'm going to show you next is after the world corrupted. And yeah, so yeah. There used to be a building here, but I think you've seen that in episode of Cybercraft. But that's why they've also stopped, because the world corrupted. Next, we'll go up here and show you this. This is our Wizard's Tower. Yes, very inspired by the castle from B-Dubs on Half-Life, Third Life. Not done the downstairs yet. We only did the upstairs literally 2 days ago. But this is probably my pride and joy in terms of interior design in this world. I absolutely love this room. I think it feels so nice to be in here. Apparently I can't get up there. Yeah, I just think it's really warm and cozy in here. I like the use of the copper block in the chandelier. Yeah, you got your, I don't know, bookcase. Got a nice little fireplace. Got your lecterns with your important books in them. You got a table if you want to do any, you know, like reading and shit like that. These new candles obviously make it very ambient. Oh, very ambient. Up the ambience, yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Just got a nice little workbench over here for when you're doing your stuff. And this is all a place to put our crafting table, enchanting table, because it used to just sit in a hole over there near the house. But yeah, I really like this room. I think it's got a nice feng shui. I like it. It's very warm in here. And I try my best to hide the lighting. But, you know, not going to happen. When 118 rolls around, you need one light level of 1 to stop mob spawning. I am going to have a field day going around these areas and just removing torches left, right and centre. Next up we have, oh yes, I need to show you this. This was here before too, forgot about that. This is our tree platform. I did the whole yellow and black line thing to say don't cross here, dangerous and stuff like that. Over here we have our area that we store our pumpkins. Yes, pumpkins. I believe, yes, from the green. This is where we're going to put the pumpkins, and we have a shit ton of them from the automatic farm that we're going to build, and they've an aforementioned AFK zone, or to mention AFK zone. Yes, and this floor as well, barrels, upside down barrels. Pleasant Moon, saw this on a stream, brilliant, literally brilliant for a floor. Got these nice little trees, candles, beautiful. As you can see, I went very interior heavy in this world, and detail, I'm trying to do that more. We've got nice little bushes. I love these azalea bushes, they're gorgeous. There is a tree missing here. Oh, okay. Don't know what the fuck that's from. This is where we store as wool. Now I think about it, I should make the downstairs one wool. And this one, pumpkins. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So, yeah, there's this area up here. I like it up here too. It's nice. This building's just nice, I think. I like this building. Quaint. Down here, on this newly added path that I added last night also, we have our wood shop. We are still to put the sign on the front. This is the wood shop. We've got those nice little storage cabinets for the wood here. This is where the leaves, logs and also leaves will go. And the planks up top. Got this understair storage thing here. There was something here last week. I could have sworn there was something right here, and I moved it. No, there's meant to be another one of them. My bad. Yeah, we've got the upstairs. This is where the exotic trees are. I don't know why the dark oak's there. Got the azaleas in there, stuff like that. So yeah, that's this building. Pretty standard. This isn't finished either in here. And this is where I first used notebooks as well. A B-dubs video there. 10 ways you can use notebooks. And I like the outside of this building because it's got the pillars and the thing is. Over here we've got a greenhouse. Sorry, gotta go kill this guy. Creepers must die in this world. We've got the greenhouse. Very green as you can see. Where the pumpkins are made. Why don't you say pumpkins? The melons are made. Because I'm the melon man. Well, I'm not the melon man. As I showed you already, got David Copperfield. And that's all there really is for this village as of now. I still have a few plans for a few more buildings over the next few weeks because I won't be starting my Megabase yet. So I need to fill out this area here, staircase up to here, and then path. Do some paths. And then all these sections of like grass you see and stuff like this need to get detailed with moss and all that stuff. So yeah, now I will go over to the Nether Tower, which has just, as of the last hour and a half, been completed. Well, it's not complete yet. We don't go around the back of it yet because, you know, we don't talk about the backs of stuff on this world. As you can see, it's almost like a Nether Tower that has been pushed from the Nether up into this world. And I sort of did the bottom half in a creative world. Well, up to here. I did that, and then there was another section on top, but it wasn't for a Nether Tower. I was just playing around with some Deep Slate when it came out, about gradients and stuff, and then I was like, I like the bottom design, so I'm going to make a Nether Tower. Came into here, built the bottom, and then I was doing something at the top, and I was like, I like these slanted roofs, where it looks like an M thing when you're going around, and then I like the steep roofs too, so I'm going to add them both, and I did it, and I fell in love with it, and this colour palette too, I just think it looks beautiful. The whole crimson wood. Yeah, we don't go around the back. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. We've not done anything with the Nether, so there's no point in going in there. But yeah, the thing we just did this thing around the bottom here, and as you can see, it's sort of like it's not a perfect circle either. It's like one of them big basalt spires you see, but it's a big one. We still need to add some fire and some other little spires coming out around too. But yeah, that's his way into the Nether. Next, I will show you. We'll just have a little fly over here. This is a castle that I built last week because I've currently been digging out a desert for a project for my Megabase, and I have a fuck ton of sand and sandstone, so I was like, I can't contain it at the moment, I don't have anywhere to put it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to build a quick castle. It took me about 2 days, playing about 4 hours in a session. Just get some more rockets. But yeah, this is the castle. I think it's, well, I did fuck up big time because as you can see, it's on a 2-block center. So the tower roof looks kind of trash. It looks kind of weird. I wasn't thinking at the time. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do a 2-block center because I wanted to do these sort of towers here. I mean, I wasn't expecting to put a roof on one of them, but I did. And then, yeah, I'm also waiting to find a mesa. I know where one is. I think it's like 25,000 blocks away. I can't bother digging in there to it. So I will do that when I am bored as fuck one day. But as I mentioned earlier, with the whole project, and you might have seen I moved some armor stands out of my inventory a while ago, is we're going to create a wall. So that village over there, that farming village, is going to attack here. And this castle is going to house like troops with golden armor and stuff like that, and there's going to be a big fight. And this is basically just like a little preview of what is going to happen. And I've done it all in a creative world. I've tested with the whole piston pushing and the armor stands and how you can make them look like they're actually fighting and stuff. And it's very cool. Like, you can literally make a sword go through someone's heart, and this, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's gonna happen here. Outside here, so it's almost like my farming village, like Viking people, whatever, is gonna raid this. So it's gonna be pretty cool when I finally get around to doing that. But it's a lot of finicky stuff, so it's when I have a lot of time on my hands and motivation, I'll do that. Over here is our source of emeralds. I like to call it the Emerald Factory. Because this is the little hut that we've very poorly converted into a... You can tell I just did it with any blocks I had because they were all getting out. This is where we get all those emeralds. A shit ton of emeralds that come out of here. Not really special. Over here is our AFK Arena, as I like to call it. But we're going to call it AFK Ocean once I get all my AFKable farms in here. Here's a creeper farm. The rates are kind of bad. I took someone's design and tried to make it more efficient in terms of resources by not putting thingies around. So you would normally have lats, so these are a bit square, and then you miss a block thing and be 1 block wide, because there really didn't need to be 2 blocks here. There just needs to be 1 because there's still a trapdoor there. So yeah, so that's not efficient. So I'm going to eventually probably tear that down and replace it. But we have a very small... The idea is I stand in this chamber here, AFK this with my sword out, get gunpowder for fireworks, and I also have this very, very small sugarcane farm here. That produces the paper for the fireworks, and then we got this here, very, very, very small melon pumpkin farm. As you can see, it just popped there. That creates them while we're AFK too. And then here we've got our brand new mending and efficiency guys. We're gonna have a sticks guy there too, because I went over to there a few weeks ago and they must have, well, they died. I don't know how, but they died. I don't know how they died, if I'm being honest. I really don't. It must have been from before, because it reset and I hadn't been over and done the changes I've done to it prior to it corrupting. Now, what I'm going to show you now is the area I've been digging out for my Megabase. I'm not going to show you my Megabase because that's for Cybercraft, and it's nowhere near finished yet. And as you can see right there, there is fucking wither skulls flying past because I fought the wither over here when it corrupted, and you know, there's another one. Down here we've got our, this is our 117 area, by the way, because luckily, one of the good things about my world resetting was it happened a week after 117, so that's how you know when it was. All this area I hadn't looked at. Well, I had been to before 117, but obviously before it went such a far back version that I hadn't been fully exploring. So all these chunks are 117 chunks now. So I have way more of the new resources. And there's a geode right here. And this is where I go for my mining and stuff. I did do way more mining before. There was like a 200 by 200 space underground, my village, that I did. On 3 high, so yeah, that was that. But yeah, this is the Megabase Island. And right here is where I'm going to build like a futuristic city sort of thing. The reason I picked this location is because, as you can see, it's almost like a naturally formed island in the desert, as you can see. And I've just realised I've been going the wrong way. But yeah, as you can see, it's like a naturally formed island. I've taken out this part at the bottom here that my fireworks pointing at right now. I'm going to take that part out and then widen it there a bit where my fireworks pointing at. So, and then I'm going to put a big bridge in there, so it's like a full-on island and stuff. And then my mega base is going to go right where that netherrack is, right there. It's going to be rather big. And this was all filled with sand, probably be around that height, and I've probably spent around 6 sessions of around 2 hours each, so 12 hours mining this out. And we've got a shit ton of sand from it. Like, and by the way, I'd done half of this already before the world corrupted. Half of it. So I've done it all twice, pretty much. But yeah, we've got a fuck ton of sand. All these are filled now. Like I said, this is the only bit of storage we've got left. All these are filled with sand. Sandstone. So we're never going to run out of sand glass on this world. But we might, because the mega base is made out of concrete. So there will be a gravel field getting removed soon also. Then another reason I chose this area is because, let me get shit. Yeah, another reason I chose it is because there is a village right there, room portal there, pillager tower there, another village there. So we can transform all these into nice things, and then it'll sort of like make the island not feel so out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Because it's going to be futuristic in this island, because, you know, it's desert and shit, so we want some contrast to it on the outskirts, you know? But yeah, this is the, this world. Now we're going to get into my old world, and this is what I really should have done this one first. Because this is the one that made me do the video, really. This world was the world that I was playing on when my last PS4 was hard drive corrupted for the first time. And I lost everything. Everything I'd done. I'm not talking Minecraft, I'm talking every game save, every screenshot, everything. I lost everything that wasn't saved to the cloud. It was pretty shit. 6 years of memory is gone. And this world, I'm going to load up in creative just so we can fly around it easier. Because there's no elytra. I recovered a few weeks ago now because I was going through my saves, my online saves, trying to get my old world back, the one I've just been through. But the save was way further back, so I didn't bother. And I came across this, and I was like, there's no fucking way that this is here. Now, bit of backstory to this world. This is a console edition world. This world's 5-year-old. Also, everything you see here was done on controller. I now play on keyboard and mouse. Still on my PS4, but I play on keyboard and mouse. This world was all controller. And it was console edition. So, way less functionality, way less blocks, all this shit. And I just realised this isn't my actual house. This is different. It used to just look like, oh fucking hell, I'm ruining it. It was just like this. I'm building without hands. Yeah, it was like that originally, so we'll keep it like that. But yeah, this is the starter house. This is where everything happened. If you've ever seen my Minecraft PC tour from probably 4 or 5 years ago now, well, probably about 6 years ago now, you'll know that this looks exactly like the house I made in that, the start house I made in that, and that's how long it had gone. Well, I stopped that world, got PS4 Minecraft again, and then started playing on this one. This is Scooby Wooby Woo. Well, Scooby Woo. This was the first original dog I had. A little bit of a meme. His wife, Scooby Wooby Woo. He sits on all the things up here. Got a nice little bedroom. Yep. Wait, is there a bed up here? Yep. Bedroom. Starter house, English flag, standard. Map through, map wall. Obviously, this looks different. How it used to. Because on here there used to be big fuck off black things here, because on the console edition. Banners, this banner in particular, didn't show up properly, it was just a big black blodge. But yeah, this is how far we've gone in the world. These are 3 times zoomed maps. So this is how far around we've moved. Console generation, and as you can see, it's chunk border heaven. Chunk border, chunk border. Chunk border, chunk border, and then I'm going to press that button in a bit at the end and you'll see maybe the worst chunk borders in Minecraft history. And that's from console to bedrock generation, not new update generation, a console to bedrock generation. But yeah, this is not well. This is all no elytra on a horse. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And over here, this area right here is where the closest village with villages is. All the way over here. It's near a fucking mesa. That just shows you how far away it is from spawn, because mesas don't spawn that close anymore. Well, it just shows you how old the world is anyway. But yeah, spawn is like, I think 200 blocks that way, and we moved. So we've got jungle this side, taiga, spruce forest that side, forest that side, and then more spruce over there. And this is when dynamic Minecraft was a thing, and there were seasons. So this over here used to get snowy, and on the map it used to show up as snowy every like few months. So all this up here, all this would be snowing, and then not that, sorry, that's the jungle in it. So all this here would be snow. That's the right. No. All this here would be no. Huh? I don't know. One of these would be snow anyway. Here we've got nice little mine, chicken farm, bin, mine down there. No one needs to see down there. Did a lot of mining on this world though. A lot of mining. This is where enchanting was originally. Lots of books. Lots and lots of books, as you can see. But we never really needed any of them because of one very, very overpowered thing that was in console edition and every other edition of Minecraft. Fish farms! Automatic fish farm. This won't work anymore. But these things were overpowered as fuck. As you can see, literally a saddle generator. Is that on a slab? Why can't I open this chest? The slabs? No. Oh, it's because it's the... Oh, I didn't realise. Yep, this is the God Rod 3.0 because we lost two others when we died here. Before this was a box and we died. And then this is really just overflow storage for some shit too. But yeah, we got a lot of shit. Like, is it gonna be empty or... Yeah, it's empty right now. We have a slate. Cleaned it out. Right here we've got a zombie spawner. No longer works. It's a very old design. Yeah, no longer works. As you can see, it was very ugly. I didn't really care about singing and stuff. Over here we've got our very first like proper intruding Nether Portal design. Very basic, very basic. Back when Netherrack was ugly as fuck too. Like, ugly as fuck. Yeah, we also have Nether Wart on this world. Unlike any world I've created since. I've never found Nether Wart since. There's no really in the Nether really. It's kind of boring in there. Because it's old Nether. Over here we've got farms, our things for thing. Obviously this is when we found out about... Thing is, this horse is pretty fast now I think about it. I've always had very good luck with horses. I'm creative. Over here we've got an ice path. This ice was naturally spawned here. As I said, it used to be a snowy spruce. Got a conduit under there for when it rains. But yeah, it's a nice little ice path. Here we've got 21 Tower, and this was going to be Woo Tower, but I never finished that one. This tower literally took so fucking long because, as I told you, this was all on console. So I had to fall back down every time, and I was so scared of dying and stuff, and I had vertigo in Minecraft back then and stuff like that, 'cause no elytra and stuff, so no MLG water in either, so you fell, you're dead. Yeah, and then Up there, tree houses and a sky island thing that I started to create because I was bored and I was watching a lot of Skyblock. Was this one block Skyblock, and I wanted to create my little Skyblock thing in survival, so I did it. It's kind of shit there. And as you can see here, the house from the last world. Just all wood, nothing else. And as you can see, this is the first room I ever interior designed properly. And it's still boring. It's all brown. You might as well be in a fucking chocolate bar. Very England inspired, as you can see. Nice little work area over here with seats. This was supposed to be 21, and I'm pretty sure if I go like this, this is called stick. Well, it's a stick because you know it's it. And I obviously didn't know about armor stands. Here we have our trident too. I wonder if the trident's still on the wall. Oh, it's gone. There used to be a trident that used to be here, and it was stuck in this wall, and it didn't despawn back then. So I could like throw it there, and it just didn't despawn because it was like obviously a player thing, so it just didn't despawn, and it was there for ages. Yeah, that's. And then obviously we moved out of that house into this. I haven't even shown you the fucking storage area yet. This is a very fucking scuffed thing. Over here we've got his wheat field. This used to feel massive to me, and it used to look really cool with the whole hillside thing. It used to feel massive. Pumpkin and melon patch there, obviously. But yeah, that used to feel massive. Fucking tiny now, look at it. Down here we've got storage room. Yes, I know it's very phallic. You've got your fucking penis ship thing, and then you've got your fucking cum lily pads. I know. Down here, storage room. 2x2 piston door. Simple as shit. My favourite thing from back in the day. Storage room. Very 2012. Down here we've got the utility room with Puffy, the puffer fish. And yep. And that Nemo was in there too. Then you got all your things. Many potions. I miss having potions, not gonna lie. A loom from when it did nothing. A flexion table. A cartography table from when it did nothing. Flexion table still does nothing. I'm surprised there's no. I'm pretty sure that did used to be a smithing table. First ever super smart dried kelp is now black and not green. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was green. But yeah, super smelter. This is the first one. They came into the game. Grindstones also had no purpose when I made this. Up here we have our other map. What is down here? Oh yeah, that's just how we get into the back of there. Over here we have a second map. This map, for some reason, this map looks gorgeous. The map on my other world looks disgusting. I don't know why. Like, this one looks so bright and colourful. Like, is it just me? This map looks so colourful. The map on my other world looks boring and dull. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. Yeah, as you can see, we're right here. This is the wrong way around. That's why. Because look, it says I'm facing towards that house, and I'm clearly not. Or maybe the maps are facing towards that. That makes sense. Oh, are you? Who are you? Don't go killing my sheep. Shut up. Yeah, I've got these paths. This was my original sort of like pathing thing. We just used path blocks and then spruce stairs. Pretty simple. We've got some street lights that are actually converted to night, so they come on at night time. We've got a stable over here for our horse, White Privilege. Standard name. Over here we've got a nice little marketplace because we needed somewhere to put all of our fish from our fish farm, so yeah, we've got a marketplace for fish, and they've got like nice little puns like no salmonella here, which is like salmon, cod and carry, like cash and carry, Nile style fish because it's cooked fish, if there's anyone watching that gets that reference. Try if you're not a puff, obviously puffer fish and they poison you, so if you don't try it you're a puff. Dead Nemo store, because you know they're Nemo, the clownfish. Over here we have a building. I think this is the last thing I built on this one. No, it wasn't. That was. This building I'm yet to create on my now world because I like this sort of style of building. I think I'm going to make it in the new. I think I'm going to make it in the village around. You know, the trader village. I think this is what I'm going to make as the trading hall in the new village. Well, where the villages are in the new world. But yeah, I like this building. It's nice. I like the colour palette. It's nice. And as you can see, scaffolding just became a thing. Over here we've got a nice, just some more market stalls really. Yeah, with I did this whole book thing for some reason, I don't know why. Over here we've got a nice little vault thing. I never finished this project because circles back then on controller, breaking glass. Oh no, thank you. I could probably get this finished in like 10 minutes. And also, look at this circle. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not a circle. I mean, it is, but it's a weird looking circle. And I really liked conduits back then, because I think this is 1.14 when I built this, so yeah, they were a thing. So obviously I've got tridents everywhere too. And here is where our enchanting room is. This used to be dark because this didn't emit light back then, and these used to be, well, these are half slabs, so, well, they used to be fully half slabbed, so nothing could spawn here. And yeah, there used to be nothing in here. Like, there was no light because this didn't emit light, so it was really ambient. The ambiance was off. This is where we kept all of our enchanted fishing rods and books from the fish farm. As you can see, we never needed any thing. And back, by the way, the whole reason this is a thing, the fish farm was a thing, was to get mending. Because that was the only way, without any villagers, I could get mending. And I didn't have mending villagers for ages, hence why I went a few thousand blocks to get them. Over there we've got our little tree farm, just a standard thing. Over here we've got a bamboo forest, there's a little bamboo pathway. I was gonna put a fish in here and it was gonna be a little pond, but I never bothered. Over here we have our war base. That's a boat that went wrong in testing. I'm actually going to bop. This is when ice paths were found. So, okay then. That makes 0 sense, but you know. Yeah, this is when ice paths were fully found, so I made this ice path. This isn't the first one I made. Oh, no, it is the first one I made, but it wasn't the last. I'll tell you that. And this is our war base. Very stony. This is when I want to go back to my roots of building into a mountain and making a base. So I made a skull. I don't know why. I had lots and lots of bones. So yeah, bone blocks, skull. In here, never really got finished the interior because obviously no beacon back then. Well, I do have a beacon actually. There is a beacon back over there. What do I have night vision? Oh, never mind. Oh, maybe that's why I could see in the room, because I have night vision on. Duh. But yeah, never finished this room because it took the piss to dig out. And now I look at it, this lava's all floating all weird and looks fucking shite. But yeah, we do a lot, as you can see. There's a lot of cobble in here, so it was a lot of effort to dig all this out. This was the extent of my redstone back in the day. You ran over here, you got kitted up with your armor and stuff, and then it ran you out. But this little fucker, well, I say little, this big fucker, I called him Roy at the time. He was up there originally, and he walked over it all, and there was diamond armor in there, and yeah, it all despawned. Down here we've got the secret entrance to what was going to be, you know, the underground part of the war base. Over here was our second sort of like Nether Portal project. It was going to be like a normal room here. This would obviously be lit, so you wouldn't be able to see. And then you walked in like this onto the portal, and you'd think you were already in the Nether. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty cool if you ask me. And this took way too long too on the controller. Everything took too long. That's why this is barely outdone, because I lose my temper. I don't lose my temper, I lose my patience. Down here is a room that I was inspired by The Incredibles. I don't know why it's all lit up. Oh yeah, night vision. Slash effect remove. What? Oh, fuck off. What do you mean? Oh, okay, fuck off then. But yeah, this was basically, I don't know if you've seen The Incredibles 1, when Bob goes into that room, with the big dark room, and as he's walking along, all the lights come on. It's like a big long room, and it's all dark, and there's a big computer screen at the end. This was going to be that room, and it's going to be like a big sigil here, and like an altar, and you're going to have to pray to 21. This is back when I fucking stand 21 on Woo and all that shit, back in the gay days. So, yeah, that's that. But I never really got into it because I didn't really know how to make it completely dark without mob spawning. Obviously I do now, just put glass on the floor, no one spawn. Come on. And then, yeah, that's that. That's this base. Over here we've got, this is the escape route. If you ever got raided, you just jump into this water here, and then boom, you're out. But yeah, that was our war base, the nice little skull over there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, as you can see, look, ice lakes in the spruce forest. That's because this all used to be covered in snow. All used to be snow. But look how small these biomes are. Like jungle, spruce, jungle, forest. Like they're pretty small. Yeah, like I said before, this is just a shitty little sky island thing that I made and just never finished because I couldn't be bothered going all the way up, climbing all the way up there to get materials. Over here we have probably the biggest project on the world really in terms of time spent. This is our mansion. This is if Fatboy is watching this, I doubt it, but you know, if Fatboy ever watched this, he'd recognise the design because this is his design from a long time ago. I built shit I knew back then. I didn't try. I just built shit I knew. But yeah, you can see that I tried to properly do room. This is the first time I tried to do rooms in a build. So I'm walling stuff off and stuff like that, and yeah, I like this as well. You know, this little service passage when the kitchen's just like, "Oi, bitch, give me my food." Alright, peace. Yeah, never did the interior though. Here we've got bedroom under the bed, bedroom under the bed, bedroom under the stairs like Harry Potter. Up here we've got a nice little staircase. into the bedroom. The attic up here. Never did anything with this. And then you've got master bedroom here. The only thing I built was a bed. Toilet back here. So I did think about rooms, I just never decorated them as such. Yeah, that's that. It's now I look at it, it's extremely ugly. It's extremely ugly. Like I don't even look at it from this side really. I've never really looked at it this side. And I just realised, why are these stripped? I think I stripped these when I found this. Obviously, no stripped wood back then either. No stripped wood. No stripped wood. So everything, if you wanted logs, they had to be normal. That's why everything was sort of ugly as well. Like, look at this. Obviously, old textures as well and stuff. So that's if anything looks really ugly like this, like why would I use spruce logs here and then dark oak here? Because these are technically lighter brown than these. I don't know. Because you want the dark colours at the top, really, don't you? So I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's that. And then the main reason I started this world all them years ago is to do achievements. Back when I was a little game score hungry bitch. And I wanted to do achievements, so I came on, I did Pigs Fly. I'm pretty sure there's a hole somewhere over there. Oh yeah, there's my beacon by the way. There's a hole somewhere. I think it actually might be that hole right there. Where I dug down and made Pigs Flies thing. This is also the world where I platinumed Minecraft, and that was a few weeks ago after I got the world back, because the last achievement I needed was to cure a zombie villager, and I can't do that because I have no potions on my world, because I can't find Nether blah 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 blah. So I got this world back, and then I did it because I did all that shit. But the first achievement I got from this world was, well, the first big achievement, the achievement I thought I'd never get in any other Minecraft apart from Xbox, when Lucas Richards invited me onto his world to do this achievement, is the 500 meters in a straight line on a minecart. I never thought I'd get this because iron back then, mining back then, nah, it wasn't a thing. So unless you found a mine shaft or two and you got a shit ton of rails, it was just not a thing to do massive rail projects. And so this was like massive for me, and as you can see, it literally goes from 0 to minus 500, I think. Or it goes from 500 to minus 500 to 0. That'd be more like it. But yeah, this was like the big first project of the world, you could say. And it's also our, as you can see there, that was where a Nether Portal in the side of a thing never took place. Oh. Yeah, you can go back. Over there, that's where I was going to build another portal inside of it, make all green and stuff, never did. But yeah, this was our achievement. With that right there, that little thing is, as you can see in the corner, is 500, no, 0 in the world. So this is our little crossroads over there. I'm going to show you over here actually because it's insane. But yeah, you can really see that I didn't like travelling. Oh yeah, there is when I tried to get a villager from a village all the way over here back, and that's how far I got him. And then he died. But basically, yeah, look at that sea monument on land. Oh yeah, look, old seas. This is what the old seas used to look like, people. This is what it used to look like. Fucking awful. Awful. But as you can see, big chunk border right here. Big chunk border. From obviously 113 to then 114, the aquatic update. And look at this. We've got a thingy right here. Okay. Which I swear wasn't here in console edition. I swear that wasn't there in console edition. Oh wait, none of this was here in console edition. Well, the shipwrecks at least. But yeah, what we have here is a double zombie spawner. If I can find it. Am I on the wrong side? No, right here. Ah, yeah, we went in that one, didn't we? Yeah, double zombie spawner. Look at it. Boom. Boom. I thought this was insane back in the day. Literally insane. I was like, how the fuck? And it's also, look at this. Chunk border, sort of waterfalls, like a back cave sort of thing. Like, completely flowing. I thought that was cool as shit also back in the day. So that's why that's here. But yeah, chunk border galore, like I said. And then if we go all the way back over here, I don't really need to go over and show you because it's going to take the piss. But we do have like a 2,000 block long ice path to our villages that I showed you on the map earlier. And doing that on controller is a pain in the fucking ass because it's ice, right? So you'd slip. So you couldn't like go slowly. And with a controller, you've got to hold the analog stick down to move backwards. You've got to press the thing as well in time. You can't hold it because if you do, right, you place one on top and it's ice. No, and then you've got to go back with a silk touch pickaxe and do it all again. And it breaks really fast as ice, this sort of ice as well. So if you do it, you lost your blocks and all this shit. So I had to do it slowly, one by one. And also, I realised that you didn't have to do, you couldn't do that 1, 2, 1, like the checker pattern, because console edition didn't work for some reason. And oh, there's goats up here. They're the first goats I've seen in Minecraft. I'm not even shitting you. They're the first ones I've seen. Oh, you fell in water, you lucky bastards. But yeah, so this is like a 2,000 block ice long ice path. There's a zombie spawner right there too. Yeah, 2,000 block ice path to the village. And what I'm going to go show you now is the button. This is, when I found the world, I went looking around because I also knew the world's cursed in terms of chunks and stuff like that. I've been playing it for 5 years and seeing all this shit. There is a load more cursed chunks over there. And I came across, basically, one thing about this world is there is no end, right? There's no end portal. Or at least on console edition, there wasn't an end portal. The stronghold that spawned, I cannot find a portal. I've literally been I went in a creative world. I spawned, I copied the world, went in creative, and took a bunch of TNT to the thing, and I just couldn't find the room. Like, I probably blew up like a 200 by 200 square from bedrock to the surface. No portal to be found. So I never got to the end on this world. No elytra and all that shit, so that was not fun. It was one of the reasons why I wasn't completely pissed off when I had to restart. Because I was like, at least now I can go to the end and I get to experience all that and stuff like that. But then obviously, as you know, I cannot now find Nether Wart now, so that's not fun. Yeah, so I traded one thing for a thing, but you know, I think potions are less important than the whole other dimension of the thing. But yeah, this is what I found when trying to find another a functioning portal on this world. I just that teleporting to 1,000 blocks, 2,000 blocks to thing it, and so we're going to TP there now. 1048 72. What the fuck? What the fuck? Weird. 1084 72 minus 390. Yeah, this is the cursed area I was talking about. And I just realised I got the coordinates wrong. Yeah, look at this. This is legitimately a corner of the world. Like, I was searching for it, and it's literally just a square. Like, it's legit just a square. Like, this whole island is just a massive square, and then it's honestly like it's completely fucked. Probably like 1,000 blocks this way, it's just a square. Like, look at it. And also right here, just a completely cut in half. Cut in half monument. And it's bugged as shit. Like, what sort of design is this? I swear they're not normally just flat like that, are they? Oh no, they probably are, yeah. But yeah, this shit just cursed as hell, man. And I'm pretty sure the reason I was over here is because I found an end. This is where the end portal was. And, like, it said there was a stronghold here. And I dug down. No stronghold here. There's a ravine under here, and it's all lava, look. Wow. 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 But yeah, this is the cursed ass part of the world. Like, cursed part. And then I'm pretty sure over here too, there's some weird water stuff that happened. Yep. Look at this. Look at this. I did not touch this. What has gone on here? What has occurred here then? How has this happened? How do I... What's this? What's this? What's going on here? Weird as fuck. And we've got a mushroom island over here, just chilling. And I've just realised the wall looks brown. That's fucking gross. And there's another one over there. I know that's a dark coat. Yeah, the wall looks brown. That's fucking gross, bro. That's gross. Why is there a chest there? Huh? Wait, what? What? Yo, this shit is cursed, bro. This world is cursed as fuck. That's that's a treasure map thing. That's what you find from a why is it so cursed? Why is it so cursed? Oh my god, there's another fucking temple here. Huh? And that one's got perfectly cut corners. What the fuck? Look at this. When you see this naturally, huh? I'm just fucking finding new shit now. This is weird. But yeah, this has been... I still can't believe how weird it is. But yeah, look. That's how far it goes in terms of squareness. Very weird. Very weird indeed. But yeah, it's been your boy, the Psycho. Oh, well, I will show you one thing. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's been your boy V-Psycho. 8 years on YouTube today since I uploaded InSync the Team Taj. It was probably uploaded around the time the stream started too, so you know, it's literally 8 years. So yeah. I might continue with Psychocraft. I don't know. I don't know if I can be asked. I might. If there's an episode 5, there'll be an episode 5. There's no more COD shit and stuff, and I doubt there'll be any more games, because, you know, gaming is boring as fuck now. And there's my headset about to die, so I'm going to leave you to it. Enjoy your shit. Peace out. Bye.